Okay, back again on the Rich Fantassel channel. I'm going to discuss Novak Djokovic, who just became the 2015 U.S. Open Men's Championship. Guy who has done a very impressive feat. He became a 10-time Masters winner, or excuse me, Majors winner. Tennis is Majors. When you think about what he's done against, especially against quality guys in the tennis, in the sport of tennis, Rafael Nadal is a guy who's won 11 majors in the time since Djokovic won his first. You have Roger Federer, who was, really sort of on the, I don't want to say downward trend, but had really peaked by the time Novak Djokovic started winning his majors, but still has won 5 majors in the time when Djokovic has won his first. So you just look at the guys who Novak Djokovic has played against, and the greatness of champions he's been able to go up against and really solidify his legacy against. You have to be impressed with what Djokovic has done. There's also been other guys in that time. Andy Murray has won 2 majors while Djokovic has been in his prime. A guy like Stan Wawrinka has also won 2 majors, and then you have a couple other guys who have won individual majors. Juan Martín del Potro and Marin Cilic, if that's how you pronounce his name. So we just wanted to let it be known that we're not all about just football. It's just football as a season. I want to give you a little perspective on Novak Djokovic. He's a guy who's still only 28 years old, especially nowadays. I mean, Roger Federer was just in the finals he played against, so you have to figure there's a lot more majors to win. So you got to look at Novak Djokovic and wonder if he can't be the best ever. He's got a couple more years left in him. He won 3 majors this year. You look at 2 more years of solid, multiple major wins, and then a couple more after that. It's a guy who might be in the position to have, 15, 16 majors by the end of it and be right there with Roger Federer. So you're going to see what happens with Novak Djokovic the rest of his career, but very impressive feat last night. Federer didn't go out early. He was down 2 breaks in the fourth set when he was down 2-1. Won one of the breaks and was hanging in there late. I thought Federer was a little sloppy. You have to wonder if he has any more majors left in him. He's always going to be there. Major victories, that is. He's going to, compete with these guys and perform. But especially if Andy Murray ever gets back on track and you have Djokovic playing, and who knows with Nadal and his injuries. Nadal's getting up there in age. He's 29. So you'll see how that'll go for the rest of Federer's career. But we'll see with Djokovic as well. You'd like to see these guys play a lot more. You'd like to see Andy Murray get back to where he was maybe 2-3 years ago to playing, and you'd have a lot of quality tennis to be played, especially on the men's side. The women's side, it's all about Serena, but on the men's side, you have a lot of quality players, and you have good matchups, and I still think, now that these guys have 10 major championships each, Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic, anytime you get to see these guys go up against each other, certainly a spectacle to see. So congratulations to Novak Djokovic, 2015 U.S. Open champion. The tennis season will really resume again. I mean, they obviously have a few more events here until the end of the year, but they'll resume again in February with the Australian Open. So that's when everything will pick back up again for these guys, and we'll see who's going to be the dominant tennis player on the men's side come next year, because Djokovic was obviously the one this year.